Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Today, we're gonna do a little credit card reveal that I was asked to review from Zach's Magic. This is called Mental Gift for You. Mental Gift for You, and you can pick it up for about 17 bucks. I saw this over at Penguin. So it's at Penguin, I know, for $17. And it comes with a little credit card, okay? So it's a credit card reveal. It's a credit card all in one little EDC to keep in your wallet, right? Does an array of tricks. And then in addition to that, you're getting 4 videos, okay? 4 tutorial videos. One is the intro and crediting. One is a performance. And then there's the tutorial video, which is about 27 minutes. And then there's a cleanup video. So what does this credit card do? So it looks like this, right? It's a black and gold gift card. It's supposed to be a luxury gift card or a high-end gift card. It says goldengifts.club, right? So it's not associated with a store. It's not Amazon. It's not Nintendo, right? It's not Walmart. It's not Visa. It's not MasterCard. It's its own thing, okay? And the idea is you carry this in your pocket or your wallet, and you're able to do several tricks with it. It has a scannable barcode on one side, has a scannable barcode on the other, 2 different tricks. But then on this side also, it has a couple of reveals. So it has a 2 of Hearts reveal. It has the 1089 reveal. It has the 37 reveal and the Queen of Diamonds reveal. So just off the top of your head, you probably should know how to, force any one of those objects on a person. And if you are successful, you could whip this out of your wallet and show that your credit card revealed those 2 items. So what do the 2 scannable things do? Well, the one on the front, you scan it and it takes you to the Golden Gifts website, and it shows you various gifts from different departments. So, different types of areas that you'd find in a store, like the kitchen department, clothing department, kids, right? Things like that. And so you then ask the spectator, well, let's find out what the gift of the month is, all right? And you say, for instance, like of the departments that we showed you, if you were gonna purchase something, kind of where are you in your life right now? What do you think you would purchase? And they would say a kitchen. You say, okay, kitchen. Well, let's look and see what the item of the month is. And you scroll all the way down to where it says item of the month. You click that button, and then it'll show a blender. And you say, see, kitchen. Something from the department you chose. That's pretty good, right? The other side is the balance side. So this side is the balance side. So you scan that, and you can reveal the balance of the card. But first, you'll ask the spectator to just guess any number, right? Just guess any number. Like, what balance do you think is left on my card? And they say $37. It's like, wow, $37. And they scan the card, and then it shows right there, your balance is $37. So it reveals the balance perfectly. So that's the effect, right? 2 scannable kind of mentalism reveals, and then 4 standard, what we would say is traditional reveals. You see these on other little EDCs that you carry in your wallet. So what's going on? So like I said, there's the 4 videos to watch. And really, the videos are what they are, okay? So the introduction is an introduction, and the performance is a performance, and the explanation is an explanation. There's really no big secrets. He'll just walk you through, well, how do you force those 4 objects, right? And then he shows you how to do the scannable tricks. And the scannable tricks are all done on the internet, okay? It's just a website. It's not an app, and so you could totally use your spectator's phone. They can scan the objects. You can watch the trailer that is at Penguin, and Zach's Magic takes this to Blackpool, and he has several well-named magician celebrities do the trick with him, and they all seem pleasantly impressed with it. They even give a little plug at the end where each one says, wow, this is a really cool little trick, and you should totally put it in your wallet. And it does. It seems like a fun effect, and certainly I could see using this for some things. There's no slicer difficulty with this at all. The only card trick was the forcing the 2 of diamonds, but you could do that any which way you want. You want to do it with, you know, the hardest force in the world, or you want to do it with the easiest. It's up to you, really. So there's nothing there. And as far as pocket space, I mean, it's just a plastic card. There's nothing else. There's no cribs that you have to memorize. Nothing like that. So there's no memory work. It's completely self-working. You know, there's no angles to this. They can hold it in their hand. They can inspect it all day long. It's just a credit card. And like I said, everything works off the website. So, positives. Positives are that it's web-based. You can use your spectator's phone. And I think if you are new to Magic, right, if you're a beginner, I think this would be a lot of fun. Certainly a little utility that you could get a lot of bang for your buck out of. Negatives. Here's the part I didn't like. After the spectator gives you information, you touch the phone. So when you say, what do you think the balance is on my credit card? And they say, $37. You say, oh, that's interesting. And you take the phone from them and you type in something. And then you can do as much delay as you want. But the reality is you type something in and then you reveal, look, $37. I wish that part of the trick wasn't there. Just with things that are web-based and internet-based, as soon as I start typing stuff with the phone facing me and they don't know what I'm doing. Now, to be fair, in the pattern, you say, let me just log into the account. Right? So the idea is you're scanning, and then you have to log into the account. And once you log in, because you have a membership with goldengifts.club, so they scan it, and because you don't want your information out there, you say, well, let me type in my information, and then you turn it around and say, look, you got the number right. Same with the other effect. So with the effect with the item of the month, you're showing them, you know, they scan it with their phone. Granted, they scroll through all the different topics, and then they pick a topic, they pick kitchen, but then they tell you, they say kitchen, and you say, okay, let's check the item of the month. And then you take their phone, you type in item, you punch item of the month, but then you turn it around and say, you know, let's log in. And then you log in and do some typity type. Again, I feel like it's the same way with billet writing, all right? If this were billet writing, we'd be all up in arms, right? You can't have a blank billet and then say, okay, what's your favorite number? And they say 37. You say, oh, 37, that's interesting. Look, I wrote 37. I mean, it's really the same thing, really, except with a phone. And I think with technology, everybody's getting more and more savvy. I don't see why that looks that impossible. But then the last part of the video tutorial is called cleanup. And in my head, I was thinking, well, it's a website. What's the cleanup? Because there's no apps, right? So Zach's Magic says that, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Mac or Android, the address is still going to be in their history, right? And so Zach's Magic says, go into their history and delete the website. Which means even after I show it to them, and they hold it in their hand and see, oh my gosh, look, it says 37. I have to then take their phone back again and say, well, here, let me delete the history. Like I said, it's a cute trick. It's an interesting premise. If you're new to Magic, if you're a beginner and you want something to keep in your wallet, practice with and do some fun reveals, I think it's fun. I personally, that's just me, doesn't have to be you, I personally don't like the fact that I have to take the phone, type something in, and then reveal. I just think that's too obvious what's happening. So, but again, that's just me. 17 bucks, mental gift for you. Like I said, you can find it at Penguin Magic from Zach's Magic. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, and lastly, I would like to remind you that mine is not the only voice out there. When making a Magic purchase, be sure to watch other review channels. to get a well-rounded opinion. Please don't take my word for it. I am just one voice. There are plenty of other fantastic review channels out there, and you should be listening to all of them. I've included several of my favorite channels here, but I'm sure you know of a few others. Please do yourself a favor and subscribe and follow these talented people as well, so that you're always making the best purchase possible that fits your style and your character. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.